Hi everybody and welcome back to LL Sports TV. Hope you're all doing well. Just a quick video here giving my 2 cents on the whole Mikel Arteta Arsenal versus PSG post-match comments, which seem to be causing quite a stir at the moment. I'm pretty sure most of you heard them by now. So after going out in the competition, in his post-match press conference, Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta gave his press-match conference during which he said a number of things, amongst those, and I'll try and keep this brief. He said that Arsenal deserved more from the tie. He said that on merit, Arsenal deserved to progress to the final. He said that the PSG goalkeeper Donnarumma had been their best player, and he was the difference between the two teams over the two legs. He also went on to say that he felt that Arsenal had been the best team in the competition. A point that he doubled down on in the press conference that he gave for the Liverpool game coming up. And then he said that he'd watched both games back, studied the statistics, and he was in no doubt as to who the better team was, and it was crystal clear in his opinion who had been the better side. Now, upon hearing those comments, I'm forced to ask, when the manager says crystal, what crystal is he referring to? Could it be crystal meth? I mean, listen, jokes aside, I've got to say that as an Arsenal fan, I find the manager's comments on this particular occasion embarrassing, delusional, disrespectful to PSG, disingenuous, and somewhat deflective. He also claimed, by the way, Mikel Arteta, that members of the PSG bench had told him in the immediate aftermath of the game that Arsenal had been the better team. Now, this was a claim that was denied by the PSG manager, Luis Enrique. So make of that what you will. I mean, listen, I watched both games along with legions of Arsenal fans all over the globe. We all watch the game. We watch every minute of both legs. And I've got to say, and I have no problem in saying it, we were beaten home and away by PSG, who were the better team and deservedly went through. I've got no problem in saying that. I mean, in the two games, we scored one goal, PSG scored three. I think in the first game, if we're being honest as Arsenal fans, we were probably fortunate that it was only a 1-0 deficit, because towards the end of that first game at the Emirates, PSG missed a number of chances, one-on-ones, that had they not been that profligate, they could have been going into the second leg 3, maybe even 4 goals to the good. So I think we were actually quite fortunate to escape with just a 1-0 defeat in that first game. To be fair to the manager and to us, I think in the second game we did a lot better in Paris, especially in those first 15 minutes or so. I thought we controlled the game, we created a number of chances, played well, but crucially, we didn't take those chances. And over the two games, I think PSG created more chances. When I say created more chances, we may have had more shots on goal than PSG. I think the stats bear that out. But if you look at the shots on target, PSG had more shots on target in both games. And of course, they scored more goals in both games. So whilst we did better in the second game, PSG were the better side in that game as well. And I think they deservedly went through. And even in watching the game, the optics for me were that PSG looked to be the better side. They looked more threatening. They looked more dangerous than we did. And that's not to denigrate Arsenal. I thought we did our best, especially in the second game. I thought we were a lot better. But we came up short. That's what happens in sport. PSG were the better team, end of. So, what I would say to Mikel Arteta's comments is maybe if the club had invested in a striker worthy of the name in the January transfer window, some of those chances that we created, we might have put away, and we wouldn't be having this conversation now. But listen, at the end of the day, I thought PSG were the better team in both games. They deserve to go through, where they will play Inter Milan in the final. And personally, I actually hope that they go on and win it. But to go back to Mikel Arteta's comments, how can you lose both games of a semi-final and then go on to claim that you were the better team and that you were the best team in the competition? I mean, even in the group stages games, in that table, we finished third behind Liverpool and Barcelona. So we can't even claim to have been the best team there. And for me, the lessons that I took from the Champions League campaign this season is that whilst Arsenal are a good team with some very good players and are a very good team on their day, we are still some way short of the elite clubs in Europe. That's what I took from it. I mean, there's no disgrace in that. It is what it is. It's facts. I mean, we are a good team, but there's still a lot of soul searching to be done. Not to mention money to be spent if we are to ascend and do what all the fans hope we can do, which is win some major honours next season, because obviously it's not going to happen this season. And on Mikel Arteta's comments as well, I've spoken to a lot of people, both in person and online, since the game. A lot of them die-hard, ardent Arsenal fans like myself. And I haven't spoken to a single Arsenal fan who believes that Arsenal were the better team in those two games. Not one. And even former Arsenal manager and legend Arsene Wenger, when he was asked about Arteta's comments, he said that he thought PSG were the better team. He said that they were a more threatening team. And he went on to say that he never really felt PSG were in that much danger. So that's Arsene Wenger saying that, not me. So I think the lesson of this particular story is that Mikel Arteta would have been far better served in his post-match press conference to start off by giving PSG credit, because they are a very good team. They were better than us. I think you should have acknowledged that. Listen, you can give credit to the Arsenal players as well, because they did their best. They didn't swallow it. They didn't bottle it. We did our best, but we came up short. So you can give the Arsenal player credits for their efforts. Thank the fans for their continued support, and just keep it moving. I think his comments, what he said after the game, were utter nonsense. I think they do no favours. And then to double down on them at the press conference for the Liverpool game, I thought that was ridiculous. It made him look, somewhat desperate, to be honest. And it gave him the air of someone who's feeling the pressure. That's what I took from it. But anyway, that's my thoughts. What do you guys think? Do you agree with me that PSG were undoubtedly the better team over the two legs? Or do you agree with the manager? Do you agree that Arsenal were the better team, should have gone through to the final, and are or were the best team in the competition? So let me know what you think. I'll be very interested to hear what you guys think. Please put it in the comments. Thank you so much for watching the video. Really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'm out. Catch you on the next one.